have our little employee Christmas celebration happening today, so everybody is trying to be a little bit more festive. I saw some really fun ugly sweaters out in the atrium, which I love. But Kylie Watts is not wearing an ugly sweater. She's actually wearing a really pretty one, and we can see it very well because we've got the Rapid Storage Firelight 350 lumen safety flashlight with us. $29.98. This is the only order we're going to have for the year. What I really was impressed with was how lightweight this is. I mean, this weighs nothing.
Weighs nothing. What I was really impressed with, Miss Jane, is, you know, I presented many flashlights here over the years, is the true safety elements with this. So of course this is your utilitarian flashlight. You can see right there. You've got to work on the car, you've got to do projects underneath, you know, the sink, or maybe it's just dark outside. But what the Rapid team did with this was they not only gave us light on the low, light on the high, the red light solid, but the red light flashing. So think of it as almost like your vehicle, where you've got the headlights in the front, the brake lights in the back. So if you are walking the dog to, or the kids to the bus stop, you can be seen from the front and the back side as well.
Because it's dark so early, and it's dark so much longer, and it stays dark longer in the morning. The colors for this are the red, the gray, and the blue. They all work exactly the same. You'll need 4 AA batteries?
They come with it. They come with it. So ready to gift and give. And then you can see on the front of them too, you've got the built-in Rapid strap that has a little pouch in there so you can keep your valuables, things like your keys. And the one I have right here, I've got my pepper spray and my ID. So if you are jogging or walking or, you know, going out and about, you have this spot to kind of keep everything. And the Rapid strap actually keeps this on your hand as well. So you can see it kind of gives me a little bit more movement. If I have dexterity issues, it's a little bit of help grabbing this too.
Well, I love the Rapid straps. I use them everywhere, all over my home. If you haven't gotten onto that bandwagon, I invite you to go to QVC.com and check it out. Look for Rapid straps. But this really is that, you know, kind of hands-free when you need it, or hands-on when you want to carry a flashlight. You can actually attach it to, you know, the roof of the car or whatever you want to. If you're working under the sink, or I love the idea of having it a flashlight by the back door. You can put your little poop bags in there for the dog. Oops, I said poop on TV. Are you allowed to say that?
I don't know. That's my everyday life too. I pick up poop with 3 dogs every day, all day long. But yeah, there's so many great things. But I'll show you the light levels too now that we've dropped the lights down. So the first touch you're going to get is going to give you that low setting right here. The next one's going to go up to 350 lumens. And Miss Jane, this can actually be seen 300 meters, which means about 3 football distances away. Next touch, we're going to keep that high setting, but we're going to add that element of that red light. So again, if you're walking, you can see from the front and the back. And then the next one is that red flashing light, which is amazing, because that's my favorite one. Because so many times when we're out, again, walking the dogs or taking the kids to the bus stop, we can see from the front, but people can't see us from behind. So this is a true safety flashlight.
And when you look at the studio behind us, look how dark it is back here. But with your flashlight, go ahead, I'll let you do it. Look how much you can illuminate. So, you know, when I always say this, in my backyard, it's beautiful. The trees, the pool is back there, even though it's covered right now. But when it's dark, it becomes like the Black Lagoon. It is so dark, and you always hear things rustling, and your brain immediately thinks there's a bear out there or something is crunching through, you know, the woods. But with this kind of flashlight, I feel more confident. And honestly, it's my granddogs react to the backyard if it's really dark.
Oh, sure.
They don't want to go out there if it's really dark either, because they don't know who could be lurking behind the trees. So
could be a Brett Hamilton behind the cameras right now.
Brett Hamilton hiding back there. So, you know, it's personal safety, it's peace of mind, light where you need it, when you need it, a lightweight, easy to carry because it's got the handle, the Rapid handle on there for everyday use, and at a great price, $29.98, 5 payments of $6 on your credit card for this. And again, the 3 colors, red, gray, blue. I love making sure that everybody has a flashlight in their cars.
Yes.
So this is a great gift for that.
Yeah, because if you are stuck on the side of the road, again, you have the visibility on both sides. And when you look at the light, what you'll notice is there's a centralized beam inside of there with the SMD LED, but there's also this huge, beautiful circle of light as well, because there's a reflector built inside of this, which is why it will shoot almost 3 football fields away. So that beam distance is incredible with this.
It sure is.
So that means when it's dark outside, you can see so much further ahead of you than you could with a lot of lights. But really that safety feature and the built-in strap, the storage that's on here just means we can see, right? So imagine that's the darkness. Now we can see really easily.
We can see. We are in our studio theater, so we've got about a 300 seat capacity here in the studio.
Yeah.
I can actually see all the way up to the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And look how clear. If somebody were coming in that door, I would be able to identify that person very easily. That is how bright.
Look at that.
Isn't that a great shot?
Take
look
it
at
down
that.
so they can't see it.
I can see. Okay,
Oh
here's without it.
Right.
Okay. And then there's with it.
Wow.
Look at that.
And you can see the steps too, so that if the power goes out, you're walking down the basement steps, you can see where you're going as well.
So if there was someone creepy walking up the steps or coming down the steps.
Uh-oh. I see a Brett Hamilton intruder.
There's trouble. Thank you, Brett.
That was amazing.
All right, so be careful. Meanwhile, I took the light off as he's walking down the steps. It's pitch black, right? We'll continue in the process of placing your order for that. That is the 835-552 from Rapid. We're offering it again for $29.98, 5 easy pays of $6 on your credit card. Kylie will be back. We've got lots of great products with Kylie, so we'll see you in just a little bit.
See you in a little. Thanks, Jean.
And when she comes back, one of the items that she's bringing